Welcome, everyone, to the Daily Juice Podcast on the Betting Pros Network. I'm your host, Sean, stacking the money green. Give me a follow on Twitter at Sean T. Green. And as always, Daily Juice is being brought to you by BetMGM. Use that promo code JUICE. Get a risk-free bet up to $1,000. All right. Hey, another profitable night. Not going to complain. Winning money in the National Football League. Not easy. Not for the faint of heart. 2-1-1. With one of the winners being a 2-unit DAC interception prop, so that felt pretty good. Got a NBA play, you'll never guess, fading a certain team on the road, and then two of my favorite college football bowl picks. So let's get to it. Malik Willis, anytime touchdown, that ended up being void because he didn't play a snap. At least I didn't see one. Maybe I missed it. I was driving there for a little while, but I'm almost 100% sure he did not play. So that is a push. Unfortunately, under 39.5 did not hit. 27-13, brutal, losing it by the hook. I saw some people were on the under 40.5 out there. So if you did tail that, maybe you got a 40, maybe you got a 40.5. So hopefully you got the best number there. Of course, Dak to throw an interception that came in for 2 units. That was, come on, it's taking candy from a baby. This guy just keeps throwing interceptions. He's now tied for the league in interceptions in the NFL. Got some guys randomly, I got a Cowboys fan randomly chirping at me after that win. All right, I mean, you guys took care of business, but would you be, are you excited about beating the Titans? Playing their backups? Like, come on. Dak didn't look great at times there. I mean, again, they got the job done. They covered most likely, depending on when you bet it. Or maybe it was a push because I know it got up to 14 there. Dobbs looked good. If I'm the Titans, I'm not starting Malik Willis in that must-win game against the Jags next week. I'm playing Dobbs, and Dobbs got the extra week to prepare. It was weird. I mean, I definitely thought Malik Willis was going to play because I thought he needed the work. I didn't think they were – this was like, are they resting Malik Willis because he's a starter, or are they giving Josh Dobbs a tryout? And Josh Dobbs, even without Derrick Henry, even without some of the other, I think they sat a couple of the offensive linemen that were like slightly banged up. I thought he looked pretty good. Like, he was looking downfield, rolling around, scrambling. I would definitely take him over Malik Willis right now. So we'll see what they end up doing. And then fun little mini DGen play. Just DGen in just the enjoyable sweat of it. First drive, be it a punt. Cowboys went 3 and out that first drive. So that cashed nice. Felt pretty good. That was minus 150. So maybe that balances out the 2-unit win. But still a nice, profitable night for the Daily Juice. The picks are free. So are the jerseys. YouTube.com/bettingpros. Hit subscribe. Comment on this video. Automatically entered to win the Earl Campbell jersey. Give me, who do you like to win the College Football National Championship in the comments. That is, we're going to be talking playoff games on Saturday. For some reason, they play them on New Year's Eve. Like, what are you doing, college football? You could dominate Friday night. Why are you insisting? You're destroying relationships. You're destroying marriages. I mean, if you're on the East Coast and that late college football playoff game starts at 8 p.m., your wife, girlfriend, they want to be going out. They want to be, let's get to the place early. Got to figure out the Uber. You're sitting there looking at your phone. You weren't talking to anyone. You were just sitting there staring at your phone. No one wants that. Come on. Help us out here. Okay. First pick, we got Lakers at Hawks. I'm taking the Hawks here, -7, 2 units over on FanDuel. Trae Young dealing with a calf injury. He's probable, so I guess if he doesn't play, we'll have to reevaluate. Hit me in the bettingpros.com/chat Discord. I'll reevaluate this play, but right now I'm locking it up. Give me the Hawks -7. I love hitting the Lakers on the road. I mean, there's not much more to it. Again, like maybe the Lakers, if their offense was clicking a little bit more, maybe they outscore them. But Russell Westbrook is just way too much. He's like way too involved in the offense. He's touching the ball too much. He's shooting too many shots. He's shooting 40.7% from the field. If I'm any other team, shoot away, Russ. Shoot away. A tough year for Russ's. Unfortunately, Russell Wilson, Russell Westbrook. I mean, Russell Westbrook had a longer career. It feels like he's certainly getting paid a lot for how crappy he's been. I don't think the deal is as bad. Maybe add that as one of the comments in YouTube. Which deal is worse, Russell Westbrook or Russell Wilson? Maybe it's just going to be Russell Wilson by a landslide, but I feel like you could make a case for Russell Westbrook there. Not as bad in the NBA there with the guaranteed money and contracts, etc. Lakers still without Anthony Davis, 6-3 ATS on the road. To me, this is an autoplay. It's like Dodgers run line in the summer. I'm going to keep grinding this until I feel like the market has reacted. And last I looked at the money split, Lakers were getting the majority of the money. So give me the Hawks -7 for 2 units. Next up, Notre Dame versus South Carolina. Taking the Gamecocks +3.5 for 2 units over on BetMGM. A lot of opt-outs on both sides. I mean, Notre Dame, in my mind, got the worst of it, missing quarterback Drew Pine, All-American tight end Michael Mayer, edge rusher Isaiah Foskey, cornerback Cam Hart, and defensive lineman Jason Adamiola. Either way, I think Notre Dame is pretty thin, and I really like the way South Carolina ended their season. 2 nice wins over Clemson and Tennessee. Both nice upset wins for the Gamecocks there. And Spencer Rattler, who, awesome 2020 season, seemed to come to life there those last few games. He's playing. So I like that. I like the motivation for South Carolina. I think they care about this a little bit more. Notre Dame, I think, kind of considers themselves like, hey, if we didn't get in the playoff, little, I don't know, just not as excited. I think South Carolina beating Notre Dame to end their season, gives them a nice little jump here, a nice little boost. And yeah, I like the motivation angle for the Gamecocks. I like the way Spencer Rattler's playing. I like the way the team in general has been playing. This feels like a field goal game. I'm going to take South Carolina +3.5. It feels like they got something to prove. Next up, Clemson versus Tennessee. I'm going chalky here. Give me the Clemson Tigers here, laying 5.5 against Tennessee. Obviously, Hendon Hooker blew out his ACL. He is not playing in this game. Tennessee, not a great defense, and it feels like without Hendon Hooker to keep the offense going, I think they're really going to be in trouble there. Joe Milton is filling in quarterback for Tennessee. Small sample size, but he has not looked great. Tennessee also missing their offensive coordinator. I think they're just going to struggle to put up points. And Clemson, it feels like they're itching to get started for next season, right? They moved on from Big Cinco. He's out. He's transferring. Cade Klubnik looked pretty good in that ACC championship game. I think he's got some momentum. Obviously they have the extra time to prepare. I mean, both teams do, but I like Clemson's ability to get Cade Klubnik going. I think they're going to be able to put up points against this soft Tennessee defense. And I think Tennessee is going to struggle to keep up with them points-wise. So I really like Clemson here. Don't mind them laying the 5.5. This Tennessee team without Hendon Hooker, I don't think they're going to be able to beat a top team like Clemson. And I do think Clemson is a top team without why do I call him Ocho Cinco? I sound like my dad. Without Big Cinco, who is a big anchor. I could have went with Big Stinko, but I decided that joke was too easy, although maybe I just did it there. Give me Clemson -5.5 for 2 units over on FanDuel. Give me the Gamecocks +3.5 for 2 units over on BetMGM. Give me the Atlanta Hawks laying 7 for 2 units against your Los Angeles Lakers. YouTube.com/bettingpros. Subscribe. Get in on that Earl Campbell jersey. Use our promo code JUICE, $1,000 risk-free bet. Follow us on TikTok @bettingpros. Follow me on Twitter @SeanTGreen. Check out my other podcast, Sports Gambling Podcast. Did a sweet little DFS, give out a Millie Maker lineup. Also did some college football picks, NFL picks, a lot of the same stuff you hear on this podcast, but a little bit longer. You want more Sean Green? There you go. And you know what to do. Subscribe, rate, and review. And as always, don't forget to let it